Here I am. Nice to meet you. I'm Seamus.
Hey, Seamus. How are you?
Thank you very well. Sorry that Paddy is not available today because he's in a vacation.
All right.
So that's why I'm the drummer, and
I'm happy to meet you.
that's why
It's a pleasure to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you also.
How's the day so far?
Yeah.
Good.
So
Seamus, from Wasteland to Wonderland is to be out on April 29th. So can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and the production behind this new album?
yes, basically our last album was released in 2017 in Hungary and 2018 by the Napalm Records around the world. And, you know, after that, in the end of 2019 and in the beginning of 2020, we just made 2 big tours, and we were wondering that maybe we need some time to think to overlive it, but you know, everybody was depressed and etc. And but we also needed some time to have rest after 13 years, always on tour. Even we were on tour. We did the last gig in Prague on 13th of March, 2020, and in the last second we could pass the border to get home, and in 3 days we should have left to Moscow for a Russian tour, and of course it was cancelled. And now we thought after 2 years we are able to do the Russian tour, but of course in the end of February we know what happened, so we canceled it again. But anyway, during these 2 years we were wondering what else we're gonna do, and of course the method of the working is always that Paddy is in the center. He's the main songwriter, and he shows us his ideas, and after that everybody steps in and shows his own songs or puts some new ideas, or hey, I think I have a better idea for this verse or for this refrain or for this chord or whatever. So this is the way how we work together. But during the pandemic, it was a bit harder because we couldn't meet, you know, like we had to stay at home. So basically we did the songs through the internet, and after one by one we went to the studio, and everybody took his part. So it was hard, but I think this is our 6th album, if I'm right.
Yes, it is.
And this is gonna be a fresh one. We had time to rest, and we tried to, you know, a bit overthink the last 13-14 years, and to making this record, it was fun. And we said to ourselves that we are always looking for new ways, like in sound, so something fresh, because basically the Paddy and the Rats is an Irish Celtic punk rock, folk punk rock band, which is true, but we always love to making songs, writing songs which are not only in this style, you know, but there is a fiddle, there is a folk tune, but maybe they're a bit more metal tune. So basically we are open, and we don't wanna think that, okay, this is your style, so you have to do this all the time. No, I think this is this is not the right way to making recordings, because in this way you're gonna just burn out, and we try to avoid the burning out. So that's why this record is we're gonna show many more styles, but you know, the most important thing I think in our band is to think first is Paddy's melody, because he's writing the melodies, and I think our band is a melody central band. And the second is the energy what we are able to give in live on the stage. Yeah. So whatsoever, we are ready with the record, and it's fun. It's fun. You can see I have now a mustache because we just ended shooting a video, and we went so crazy, and oh Jesus Christ, everybody looks like an idiot. But you know, we told ourselves that after these 2 years of pandemic, and also during now with this Russian-Ukrainian war, our job is to entertain the people and to give them joy and laugh, and to have a good time. This is what our job is, in fact. So we said, okay, we're just gonna have fun, because this is the most important. And if we are gonna have fun, I think the audiences also will find some fun. So that was the way how we made the record, and this is the way how we are shooting now the videos for the new record. So we will see.
Amazing.
That's why I have now this really idiot mustache.
Amazing. And was there any particular concept that was put behind this album?
The concept is basically, I think the concept is in the label of the record, From Wasteland to Wonderland. Yeah. Because we just felt in ourselves that the first half year of the pandemic, it was kind of a wasteland. I mean, everybody was closed in, you know, you just couldn't meet with your relatives, with your family. Even, you know, we were doing away, like I was shopping to my father and mother, to my family. I put the bag in, you know, close to their door, and I went away, and they opened the door, and so it was a really wasteland. And we said, okay, but somehow everybody will live on. Not everybody, but we have to live on. And we said, okay, there is wasteland, but we are heading to Wonderland, because our music is always about playing, always about it's a kind of bit of theatrical, you know, like we are always in a play. We are playing our roles and making big laughs, and so that was the concept, that we're starting from Wasteland, but we are heading to Wonderland. Amazing. And this is how we did the songs.
Amazing. And like you said, in the track listing, it starts with Wasteland and it ends with Wonderland. It's like a story that you're starting from the Wasteland and you're traveling and you're ending up in
yes.
Wasteland. So it's really amazing. The way you guys put everything in this album is so amazing. And talking about the album, I have to say everything you have done in this album is totally amazing. Real fun to listen to, and there's a smile every time when you listen to this album. There's always a smile.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Let's
Great
go.
job from you guys. And as a band, how do you feel about the outcome of this new album?
We'll see. You know, till today, I think 2 singles are out. The first was the After the Rain, and the second was the Everybody Get Up. And of course, the reason, basically, when we were planning the outcome of the album, the After the Rain was not in the first place, of course, but in the end of the last year, we lost our accordion player. He's passed away in a tragical accident, and of course we needed some time to starting the process to, you know, to realize what happened in our life. He was so young, and he was so full with joy and pleasure and fun, and he was so talented. He was an excellent musician. He was also an actor. Actually, in Hungary, he's a really famous actor. So it was a shock, and you know, this is an interesting thing because of course we already did the recordings. So Bernie Bellamy is our accordion player. So he played all of the notes to this album. So everybody who will listen to this album, we play all 6 together on this album. And the After the Rain was, you know, the ideas, the feeling behind the After the Rain, of course, was not this kind of loss. But when we were wondering, okay, we have to replan everything, and you know, we were just basically crying for weeks. And after that, we were listening again the songs, and we found, oh Jesus Christ, this is now with these circumstances, this song is about something else what we thought. And that's why we choose this song for the first single, because this is I think this is the most important happening in our life, and this is something we have to deal with it. And this is something what is a really big challenge in our life as a human being. So we just, you know, also now online meeting, and everybody said that, okay, after the rain, sunshine never will be the same. This is the sentence what we would like to say about this feeling what we have inside about this tragedy. So that's why it was the first song in memory for Bernie. And after that, the Everybody Get Up, which is basically not our basic style, but you know, after 2 months we said, okay, we're gonna do something stupid, something what we never did. And why not? Who tells you that you are not allowed to do this? Why? I mean, come on. As we could see, the time is short, so you have to live your way with fun. And basically I love that song. I mean, I was fighting for that song because of course it's not typical Paddy song, but again, the melody is Paddy and the Rats melody, and the crazy stupidity in this song is also Paddy and the Rats. And I don't know who said it. Okay, and what if we are gonna go out to the part of Budapest, which is a really industrial part? You know, it's a kind of nasty place. And we got from somewhere this Cadillac, and we said, okay, we're gonna dress like rap stars, hip hop stars. And for us, you know, for example, the Beastie Boys was because we are in the end of our 30s, sorry. And the Beastie Boys for us was a really big thing in the 90s. And you know, as a child, we were looking to the Fight for Your Right, and they were you know, cruising on the street in New York. And okay, we are not in New York, but we have this beautiful city, Budapest. But of course, there is a nasty place. Actually, my father was also born in that part of the city. So we said, okay, we have one day we will dress like hip-hop stars, and we don't care who's gonna, you know, if anybody has a bad feeling about it, I just don't care. I mean, it's fun. And as I can see, the people understand that, yeah, we also need some fun to, you know, to get over this thing. And also I think Bernie would love this way to be incredibly crazy, doing incredibly crazy stuff. So we love the shooting, and now there will be another single before the album release. We just ended the video shooting, so it will be also funny. So we said, yeah. I think, of course, everybody can find on this album the 2, 3, 4 songs which are a little bit deeper, and but yeah, the concept is about joy and fun, and to make party. This is, I think, in my opinion, this is the way when we are the best, when we are making party, and people like this with a full of energy and everything. So as I can see, the people are waiting for this very much. So I'm curious. Everybody else is curious. We will see what I believe that this album will be big in our life. I hope so.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Seamus, what would be the plans on the day of the release? Do you have some plan to do some kind of music playing or party or something that you have on your mind?
Yeah, actually, we have some gigs what we're gonna do in April and May, but the album release. So we have some gigs in April and May, but the album release gig will be in 15th or 16th of June in Budapest, in Budapest Park place, with we hope so with 5,000-6,000 people. And after that, we are starting the summer touring with the new album.
Yeah.
So we are booked for the summer with all of the festivals. What is a problem for us, and this is not a special problem because everybody in the music industry has this problem, the touring around the world. I mean, even in Europe, because with the pandemic, it's always harder, you know, to, okay, here are the rules are different than in another country. So, for example, step in a country and step into another country day by day, it's really, really tricky, hard, and you have to organize a lot of things. But what I see that our summer is ready, so we're gonna play all of the festivals with the new album, what we have, at least 40 gigs in the summer.
Yeah.
And we are planning a big European tour, a 3 weeks long European tour in October with this new album around Czech Republic, Poland, Germany, France, England, Italy. So a big European tour. And after that, we will see what the reactions are, and we will see what's going on. And during the summer also, we're gonna make some new videos. So we are full of content for this year, for sure.
Amazing. That sounds amazing. And the band history goes way back to 2008 when it started, and you have now 6 albums on the roll. And how do you feel about the musical journey that you have traveled so far?
Yeah, it's a long way. I mean, next year we'll be 15 years old, I suppose. And yeah, we have we made more than 1,000 gigs with this band till today, so it's a lot. But we always try to find you know, the spot where we can refresh ourselves, because if you're not fresh on the stage, the audience in the very first moment just feels it that okay, they are something is not cool. So you have to be always fresh, but of course it's harder, because one thing that we are getting older, of course, and you know, everybody has family, children are, you know, coming into our life, and they are fantastic, and you know, now they are also in the concerts. It's always a pleasure to see them. So yes, we are changing. This is, I think, very natural, but the Paddy and the Rats in our life is the biggest adventure, and I think that even with 5 of us, we have the power to make it double this 15 years at least. We will see where we're gonna go, but yes, we are full with energy, and we're gonna do some really badass gigs for sure.
Amazing, Seamus. And would you like to share some of the great moments that you had over the years?
Excuse me? Great what?
Highlight things, great, amazing things that has happened to you over the years.
We collected numberless friends around the world. You know, for me, I'm speaking in my name. The music is the very first thing how I can express myself. So this is important in my life. But in the other hand, I also choose this way, I mean the music, to express myself, because this is how I can go to foreign countries to get to know other cultures, and get to know other people's, their mind, their ideas. And you know, I really love this multicultural thing, because I'm so curious of the human beings around the world, because humans are amazing, you know, and all of in our kind, everybody, you know, the smile is everywhere the same around the world. To be sad is everywhere the same in the world, and this is really important. And if you are a musician, and if you are on tour, in endless tours, it's always nice to see how the people are different in special ways. Yeah. But basically, we are just really equals, all in everywhere around the world. Yes, absolutely. And this is the biggest moment in my life, to always, when we are on tour, and I travel a lot, even not with the band, but by myself, to Asia and South America, and etc. But for me, this is the biggest thing. You know, you are on the stage, and the people can feel that you're fun, you enjoy yourself, and they can come with you, and it's just, never mind that what the language you are speaking or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just all about the feelings, the good vibe, and this is the biggest thing, I think, what I can thank to the Paddy and the Rats as a band.
Amazing. And what would be the biggest dreams for Paddy and the Rats?
Biggest dreams? Yeah. It's a good question, because I think our biggest dream is what we are planning in 5. We started to plan it 5-6 years ago. We would like to have a tour in America. I mean, also in North America and South America as well. So it's and of course we can see, you know, the numbers on Spotify and YouTube and all of the platforms that there are audience in big number, but you know, from Hungary to organize a tour, for example, to USA or for the South America part is always it's harder, of course. So our big dream is to get this tour, and we would like to also go to Asia, because we would like to try ourselves also in China, Japan, South Korea, etc. So I think this is our biggest dream, which is our, you know, our motto is to make one big pub all around the world, and yeah, we are on it. And if the traveling will be again free and easy, we're gonna just continue this task, and we're gonna follow this dream for sure.
That's amazing, Seamus. And Seamus, finally, what would be the message that you want to give to your fans around the world?
The message, just really, guys, have fun, listen music, meet your friends, meet your relatives as many times as you can, to give a hug to each other, to love each other, to feel that you have the real connection between you and the people. It's very, very important. And come to our gig and make a good night together. If you like our music, I hope so you will like our new album as well. So we'll meet on many stages all around in Europe for sure.
Wonderful, wonderful, Seamus. And Seamus,
and of course, peace for everyone. This is I think this is the biggest problem now, and I hope so that this is gonna end in a really short and peaceful way. This is a big problem. So guys, really, don't fight, don't make a war, just peace and love. That's all.
It's more important for humanity, Seamus. Yep. And Seamus, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have this great interview with you. A real pleasure and honor for me. And thanks for putting up an amazing album this year, Wasteland to Wonderland. Great album. So much fun. It brings smile to faces. It brings smiles to faces to all whoever listens to. I believe everybody will have a lot of smile and they will enjoy the music that you guys have created. It's totally awesome, to be honest, Seamus. And I want to thank you and the entire band for this music and for the music that you guys been doing for over the years. It's really a great pleasure to listen to you guys. And thanks again, Seamus. It's a real pleasure. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Goodbye.